To land a decent job after graduation, Young-suk had no choice but to bend to the whims of his female professor, coming when she called, leaving when dismissed. Just as he stepped out of her apartment, he crossed paths with her husband. The man suddenly stopped him. Turns out, he just wanted to tell Young-suk that his backpack was unzipped. Still, guilt surged through Young-suk's chest. He mumbled a thank you and hurried off, flustered and uneasy. He'd gotten into Seoul's top university, but life was anything but glamorous. Money was tight, and the only thing he had going for him was his striking looks, his ticket to survival in the big city. His girlfriend rented a tiny room, barely 10 square meters. When the professor didn't summon him, Young-suk stayed there. His girlfriend had no idea about the affair. The professor didn't care that he was dating someone else. Whenever the three of them ran into each other on campus, the only one who seemed awkward was Young-suk. If it hadn't been for Jose, college life would have been a slow descent into hell. They met by chance on the street. Jose, a girl with a disability, had fallen. Young-suk happened to be passing by and helped her up. He even escorted her home. Her electric wheelchair had broken down, so he borrowed a pushcart and pulled her in the chair through winding alleys and busy streets. Her grandmother was already waiting in a quiet back alley. To thank him, Jose cooked him a full meal. But Young-suk hesitated as he ate, unsure if his actions had hurt the girl's pride.
왜 그렇게 먹어? 독이라도 다 났을까 봐.
Then, letting go of his discomfort, he stopped holding back, shoveling mouthfuls of food without a second thought. Jose and her grandmother lived alone. The old woman made a living collecting recyclables. Young-suk saw her doing it one day and, without thinking, jumped in to help. That earned him another meal at Jose's place. They didn't talk much, but the silence between them felt less awkward now. Both were struggling at the edges of society. Neither had much to say, but maybe that was okay. Young-suk worked part-time between classes. On Mid-Autumn Festival, his manager gave him 2 boxes of vegetables. He had no kitchen and didn't know how to cook, so he brought them to Jose.
전 자취를 하니까 보통 사 먹어서 집에 놔두면 쓰레기가 되는 거야.
쓰레기를 줘서 고맙다.
아니, 요리 잘하는 사람한테 필요할 것 같아가지고.
He meant well, but Jose saw it as charity. She couldn't accept it without feeling uncomfortable. So once again, she invited him to stay for dinner. This time, Young-suk offered to help. As they cooked together, the conversation began to flow. Jose told him she once had a happy family, but a car accident took her parents and left her disabled. She'd lived with her grandmother ever since. When her grandmother went scavenging, she often brought back empty liquor bottles and stacks of old books. Jose knew every book by heart. As for the bottles, she could sniff the remnants and tell you the year and country of origin. If she ever got the chance, she said, she'd love to visit Scotland. Young-suk found himself drawn to her, curious, moved, and quietly captivated. A few days later, he came back again. This time, the excuse was fixing her broken wheelchair. He fiddled with it for hours, but it was no use.
오늘은 밥값 못했으니 밥을 못 해주겠네.
Embarrassed, he packed up to leave.